Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing something very exciting today. I'm going to be reviewing the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palettes. I am super excited to review these because I am obsessed with these products. I recently got them for Valentine's as a gift and I am just in love with the quality, in love with how amazing they are. Let me show you the first palette that actually Too Faced came out with, and it has such a beautiful range of colors. And I just feel like they're all very pigmented and wearable, and it even has pops of colors in the mix. So it's nice to be able to switch it up and not only be able to just wear neutrals, because that can kind of get boring after a while. It has some greens, some creams, and a lot of neutrals in there, and this fun purple that I can't wait to try out. It's just very beautiful, and the best part about these palettes is they smell like cocoa, like legit, they smell like cocoa. It's insane. I don't know how they do it, but it's amazing. I took it to work one day once I got it because my friends wanted to see it, and they were amazed at the fact that it does smell like cocoa and just how buttery they are and just how beautiful, and they're just good wearable colors that you can wear all of the time. Here is the semi-sweet chocolate bar. It's so beautiful. Look, it just looks like a chocolate bar. I'll insert some pictures in what it looked like when I got the pack for Valentine's. It looks so cute. I just love the chocolate theme that they have going on. It's just so fun and cute and unique. So here is what the semi-sweet one looks like. It is very similar, but I feel like this one has more cool tones in it than the first one, even though I guess that's what it's described as, to be more warm. I personally think I like this one better just because it has more neutrals, and everyone is going crazy for this peanut butter color, which I agree, it's amazing. So I have already tried both of these palettes out, but I'm in love with both of them, so I would be so sad if I lost these. So I'm gonna keep these very close so I don't lose any of them, like the Lorac Pro palette. So I think this is gonna be a great palette for 2015. It's very talked about, and I understand why now, because it's just very, very, very amazing. If you can get your hands on any of the first one or the second one, you will not be disappointed, and I highly recommend them. So if you want to see a tutorial, the one that I did for just the semi-sweet palette, my very wearable smoky look that I've been doing lately, stay tuned for that. Thank you. Now, as always, we're going to prime our lids using MAC's Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Then we're going to be taking our Sigma E40 brush and the color Mousse from the Semi-Sweet palette. We're just going to buff that into the crease so that way it acts as a good transition color. Okay, next taking our Sigma E25 blending brush and the color Pudding from the Semi-Sweet palette as well. It's kind of a cool grayish color, which is going to add some nice definition and smokiness and sexiness to your eye look. Now going back to that same Sigma E40 brush with no additional product, we're gonna put this right above that color that we just used, the Pudding color, just to blend it all together. The key to the look is to blend, blend, blend. That's the only thing I can tell you. Now, a lot of these steps are going to seem repetitive, but I promise you it just comes together so beautifully at the end. We're going to be taking the Sigma E25 brush with the same color Pudding as before and just applying that to the crease, again the outer edges. Now taking a pencil brush along with the Licorice color, which is a black matte color, we're going to be applying it to our crease, kind of like a cut crease in a way, just to define it. Going back to that same Sigma E25 blending brush with no additional product, we're just going to be taking whatever product is left over on the brush from earlier and just blending out that black, because you don't want it to seem too harsh, but you still want to see that there is some definition in your eye look with that black. Taking a little bit more of that mousse color with the Sigma E40 blending brush, we're just going to be applying that right on top of where we applied the black color. I'm going to be using my MAC 242 brush, which I love, love, love this brush because it really helps apply the color very smoothly and just places the color right where you want it to go. I'm going to be using the color Coconut Cream from the palette. It's a white creamish color, and it just really adds a really pretty highlight to the eye since you really want to make it bright and awake. The white highlight color is going to be Coconut Cream, and we're going to take a little bit more of that Pudding color with an E25 brush and just apply it into our crease so that way you don't see any harsh lines. And then going back with our Sigma E40 brush just to blend it all out to make it very smooth. I'm so sorry, but somehow I didn't film where I put on my eyeliner, but I did apply the color Pudding along with Licorice with a flat definer brush to the bottom waterline. And also I'm going to be blending that out so the colors look really smooth with the pencil brush. So here's what it looks like before mascara. Now, since I'm not using any falsies, I really want to make sure that my eyelashes really stand out. So I'm going to layer lots of mascara on. I'm using the Maybelline Colossal Mascara. And then another tip is to try using another mascara to build up more volume because it gives you the best of both worlds. And I accidentally got some on the corner of my eye, but I'm going to show you how to kind of clean it up and fix it. You're just going to wipe off any excess, and once you've done that, you're going to just take the highlight from that palette, which is the coconut cream, and clean it up. Okay guys, so that pretty much wraps up the tutorial. It's super easy. I love this palette. It's super amazing. Part 1 and part 2 are amazing. I'm going to be listing some swatches, but I just think it's an incredible palette for the price. Even though I didn't buy it, it was my Valentine's gift. I just think it's an incredible palette. Everything about it is just so amazing. Okay, so I'm back a couple hours later. I filmed this about 4ish and it's now about 10 o'clock. I just wanted to kind of show you guys the longevity of these shadows. I feel like a lot of shadows, they really don't last that long once you apply them, and then by the end of the day they just look very worn and like you barely have anything on, and you look more scary than anything because your shadow is just splotchy and you look more tired than anything. But with these shadows, I feel like that does not happen at all. Literally, it hasn't moved, hasn't budged one bit. They look just the same as when I first applied them, so I'm very happy with that. I just wanted you guys to take a look-see so that way you can see for yourself. Now I want to show you a couple of swatches so that way you can see for yourself and decide which one you would like to get, if you would like to get any, or if you are even thinking about getting a palette. I really very highly recommend this. The smell is amazing, the price is right, and the quality is spot on. So I'm all for these and I would buy them again and again. These are my favorite palettes and I am just obsessed. That's all I can say. So let me leave you with some swatches and then you can decide. I will also list the prices down below. I don't think that they are selling these online anymore for the both of them in the pack, but you can still purchase them separately. But these are fantastic and check them out. Thank you guys. Take care.